All right, so this is ChatGPT, and then this is Claude AI. They look alike, but they're not exactly the same, and there are some differences, especially if you're trying to migrate from ChatGPT to Claude AI. There are a few features that usually people can just use right away in ChatGPT, but in Claude AI, sometimes, or I would say in many cases, you have to enable those features manually in your account. And also, there are some features in ChatGPT that I would say still exclusive in that platform, and it's not available in Claude AI. But don't worry, there are some workarounds that you can try. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can essentially migrate from ChatGPT to Claude AI, and hopefully you will get a similar experience or similar features when you are transitioning into this new AI platform. So let's start with the memory feature, and of course this is very important. So if you have been chatting with ChatGPT a lot and you don't want to repeat the same conversations again in Claude AI, then you can save or import the memory from ChatGPT to Claude. Basically what you need to do is you have to use this prompt in ChatGPT, and don't worry, I'm going to put the prompt in the description down below. And basically you can use this prompt, and then you can use the thinking model, and after that ChatGPT will just bring all the memories that it has saved before when you are chatting in this platform. Just copy the memory, copy all the items, and then on Claude AI, you can navigate to your profile, go to settings, and then here navigate to capabilities. Let's enable search and reference chats, and let's enable generate memory from chat history. And after that, click Start Import, and then you can paste the memory that was created or generated in ChatGPT and click Add Memory. Now, I'm not going to import my ChatGPT memory to Claude AI because I'm still using these two AI platforms differently. But of course, if you are planning to just stop using ChatGPT and want to use Claude AI, then you can transport those memories into this new platform. So that was for memory. Another thing that I guess we might want to transfer from ChatGPT to Claude is projects. So fortunately, projects in ChatGPT and Claude AI are basically the same. So in ChatGPT, you can navigate to your projects. Let's say I'm going to open this, and then I'm going to click this project settings, and then you can copy the instructions. And after that, in Claude AI, you can, let's say, open the sidebar and then navigate to projects, click new projects, and then you can, name the project. Oh, sorry about that. Repeat, and you can describe it if you want to, but that's optional. Click create project. And here for the instructions, you can click this and enter instruction and click save instructions. If you have the documents or files that you use in the projects in ChatGPT, you can also upload those documents into this section in Claude AI. So basically, when you're chatting with the project in Claude AI, it will use the same instructions and the same files if available. So that's for the projects. Now, how about for the image generation capability? Well, unfortunately, that feature is not available in Claude AI. They don't have an AI model for image generation or image editing, but there is one workaround that you can try. I actually have made a video about it, but basically you can check the video in the description down below. I'll put the link. So basically, it is going to be utilizing some open source AI models via Hugging Face. They're not the same level, I would say, as the GPT 1.5 image generation model or the AI model for creating images and editing images in ChatGPT, but that should be enough. These open source models should be enough for generating or light editing on images. So you can use that workaround as an alternative for creating images in Claude AI. Again, you can check the tutorial in this video, and I'll put the link in the description down below. So that was for image. Now, how about a very simple feature like voice dictation? So interestingly enough, we don't have a voice dictation feature in Claude AI. In ChatGPT, if you want to, let's say if you don't want to type, you just want to say something and then that speech is transcribed into text, you can click this. You can click dictation, the dictation feature, but we don't have the same feature in Claude AI, which is kind of embarrassing because that is a very simple feature. But There is one workaround that you can try, and that is by using a tool that I actually mentioned a lot of my channels. The name of the tool is handy.computer. This is an open source and amazing AI tool that you can install on your computer, and basically you can download this to your computer. It is available for Mac, Windows, and Linux, and you can run some open source AI models, and after that it can transcribe your speech into text. And again, this is offline, local. It is much quicker. It is quite similar to Whisperflow, but of course this is completely local. And let me just give you one example. So basically, if I want to use a dictation, I can press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl and space. So let me give you one example. Can you tell me the latest AI news from Anthropic? There you go. So send a message, and yeah, that's one way to use a dictation tool in Claude AI. So it wasn't a cloud-based feature, but at least we can have a similar feature via this tool called handy.computer. And again, I have made some videos about this AI tool. It is amazing. There are many things that you can do, and you can check the tutorial videos on my channel if you are interested. So that was for the dictation capability in Claude AI. The next thing is quite similar to this one. It's somewhat related, which is a voice chat in Claude AI. So Claude has a voice chat feature similar to ChatGPT's, but it is not in the same league. I would say it's not as human, not as realistic as the one that we have in ChatGPT. It is just okay enough. It's decent, but do not expect a voice that sounds natural or similar to ChatGPT. Now, let me give you a quick preview just to show you what I mean. I'm going to enable this. Hey, can you introduce yourself?
Hey there, Comet. I'm Claude, an AI assistant made by Anthropic. I'm here to chat with you, help you think through ideas, answer questions, answer research queries, and generally be useful however I can be.
Okay, can you do research about the latest news in the AI world?
Absolutely, I can do that for you. Let me search for the latest AI news right now.
Okay, so it's not the same quality, but still quite usable in my opinion. And by the way, you can change the voice by navigating to settings. And then you can navigate to the general menu and then scroll down, and then you can select different voice settings. So there are 5 settings to choose from. There is buttery, airy.
Amid the mists and coldest frosts, with stoutest wrists and loudest boasts,
yeah,
he thrusts
basically
his
there are many
fists
options
against the posts.
Okay, so the next thing that you might want to enable is a feature called artifacts. So in ChatGPT, it is probably known as Canvas, where you can generate a document, an application, a website using the Canvas feature. But here in Claude AI, it is called artifacts. So to enable that, you can navigate to your settings again, and then go to capabilities, and in the visual section, you want to enable artifacts. And if you're planning to create an app or a website that might be using some AI technology, then you can enable this feature as well. So basically with that, you can generate, let's say, a report that look like this. I mean, this is very useful if you want to get some visuals when you're chatting with AI. So this is just one among many things that you can do with artifacts. So the next thing is, well, this is actually a feature that is quite interesting, and I use this a lot, although I don't think many people are utilizing this. But basically in ChatGPT, there is a feature called code execution, and this is actually enabled by default on your account. But in Claude AI, the code execution is not enabled right away, so you have to enable it manually. So in Claude AI, you can navigate to, well, capabilities again, and then you can navigate to code execution and file creation. Just enable that feature. And if you want to install some dependencies on when it is doing something, then you can enable this as well. And I highly recommend to do that because it will expand the capability of the AI models in Claude. So that's how you can do it. And lastly is, well, this is a feature that in ChatGPT is known as apps. So you can install many apps. You can basically control the many apps via a chat interface in ChatGPT. And honestly, it is quite useful if you are if you prefer to create a draft or create something using using a chat interface and you're not into using some traditional tool, then this is actually an amazing tool in ChatGPT. So in Claude, they also have a similar feature, but it is called connectors. So you can navigate to connectors in the settings, and you can click browse connectors, and then you can add some connectors like Notion, Figma, Canva, Box, Zapier. So there are many other things, and the way you use it is, well, just very simple. Just start a new chat and then make sure that the features are enabled or the connectors are enabled. Navigate connectors and just make sure that the tool that you want to use is enabled, and you can explain it like, hey, I want to create something using this tool. Let's say I'll generate a greeting card using Canva. Oh, sorry about that. Canva. Yeah. Okay, so after that, it should be using the Canva tool to create something based on the request. So I guess those are a few things that you might want to change or enable in your Claude AI account if you want to have a similar experience in this new platform when you are transitioning from ChatGPT into Claude AI. It is, again, not going to be the same because they have different offerings. They also have different focus. Like Claude is not actually in the same level as financially as ChatGPT, so that's why they're not offering as many features as the ones in ChatGPT. But at least we got similar looking features that at least we can incorporate into this new platform. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you can make Claude AI to be, well, as closely as possible to ChatGPT. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.